So tonight's dinner will be tandoori fish. This is fish marinated in a tandoori type sauce. Right there is some egg roll wraps. I have some egg rolls and some rice. And right now, got the cabbage right here. This is gonna go inside. Then after the cabbage, well, no, yeah, that is cabbage right there. This right here is frying the cabbage right now. Then it has some rice going. So rice, egg rolls, and fish and tandoori sauce. And all of this comes from allrecipes.com. So you don't have to go out to eat. You can just have a gourmet meal in your home. What's going on, YouTube? It's been a while. But man, I have some topics to talk to you about. And I'm sure what I'm about to say right now is going to touch the nerve of some people. And that's good. It's good to touch nerves. That means that there's some truth that is happening. So, I get this question asked a lot, and I was talking to a friend of mine about this the other day. And this is one of the downfalls of people and their finances, of why they can't make it to the next level. So what are you talking about, Abdul? This is what I'm talking about. There are some of us right now, right, who have members of our family and ourselves that are leeching off of each other. Okay, what are you saying? This is what I'm saying. There is somebody right now in your family that is seeing you making progress, seeing you pay off your bills, seeing you rise up the economic ladder. And they're watching you because when you make it, they want to make it also. But not make it in the terms of you're going to inspire me to be better. No. When you make it and your money becomes right, they're going to become leeches off of you. They're the type that when you go out to dinner, they want you to pay for it. And if you don't pay for it, they make you feel guilty. You know, they'll even throw Bible verses on you like, God doesn't like people who are stingy. You know, they'll say things like, the poor be amongst you always. Or they'll use any little conniving thing to make you feel bad about yourself because you're not helping out. And then when you say things like, hey, you can do it. You don't need me to help you out and give you money and things of this nature. Then they'll say something like, well, it's because you're smart. Everybody can't be smart like you. Everybody can't have your gift. But really what they're saying is that I'm a lazy ass. I can't do it on my own. So I have to make you feel bad about yourself so I can feel elevated. There are some of you out there also who will have family members that will pass away or go to a home or go to places and you got to foot the bill. You know why? It's because when they were younger, they were those people that said, money isn't everything. You don't need to talk about money all the time. Have fun. You only live once. Right? You only live once. But then when they say you only live once, what is happening to them? Oh, they're sitting at home. They're going out. They're going to the Super Bowl. They're going to all these places using the credit card, building up the debt, buying houses they can't afford, cars they can't afford, putting clothes on credit. Sound familiar? Those people will become your leeches later on. But then there are some of you who are leeches yourself. You're always borrowing money from your parents or always borrowing money from your friends, and you're just a leech. You never have money. You're always running out of money at the end of the month. You're constantly begging for money. That's you also. You know, but it's time today to take off the chains. For the people that are always constantly asking you for something, I'm going to give you one word right now that's going to take away that, and it's going to empower you and empower them. And that word is no. I am no longer helping you, even though it may hurt you inside. Like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for not giving them money. Don't give them any money. You're actually hurting them by helping them. They may call you all kinds of names, but what thing will happen? Once all the doors are shut for them to actually continue doing this, then it forces them to change and say, hey, if I want something, I may have to do this by myself. And there's growth that will take place, and they may start it. But you guys get where I'm coming from. Let's talk about it. Let me know if you're going through that, Are you actually one of those leeches yourself? Let me hear. Don't be afraid. This is a channel to open up about everything. And another thing I was watching last too, because you guys heard me talk about Demcat, but I got a question because some of you guys are my subscribers and his subscribers also. So let me just ask you a question, straightforward. Somebody asked Demcat on his blog TV show last night, "Hey Demcat, you ever thought about having a cat?" Which was a crazy question. And he was like, "Well, I really never thought about it because my sister's allergic to cats." So pretty much in a nutshell, what he's saying is, this guy is 29 years old, almost about to be 30 years old, and he's still living at home with his parents. Now, I'm not putting down the guy or whatever. That's not where I'm going with this. What I'm saying is that I've watched people say Demcat for president or die-hard Demcat fans. And I'm like, what kind of nation have we became when we listen to a guy that can't even move out of his mom's house, probably still living in his childhood room, right? We listen to a guy like that for advice. How he talks about the economy, how he talks about people are spending and doing these things. But I'm like, what have we became? How can we take advice from a guy like that? Now, I know that everybody has something to give. But when you are giving advice and you're doing things and you can't even have enough spirit and power to move out of your own parents' house, what kind of situation are you in? So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off right now because I may be reaching my 10-minute mark and I don't want to give you nothing that long. But I'm just curious on that too. Like, am I the only one seeing this? You know, like the guy gives a talk from his bedroom where somebody else probably is paying the bills and the electricity. So I just don't know. I think that's what I'm talking about. In order to take it to the next level, you have to become something different. Your environment has to change. You can't hang around mediocre people. You have to hang around people that make you change and be better. So I just want to leave it as that. So if you guys have any questions for me or comments or anything of that nature, whatever, let me know. And until next time, signing off.